Hello and welcome to Message in a Moment. I want to take just a second to tell you that there's an interesting word I want to touch on today, and it's called forgiveness. Here in our world, we have what's called spring cleaning. Spring cleaning is an interesting concept because that's when we go and we dust everything, we throw out all the things that don't need to be in our lives, in our house and whatever. And so I want to talk to you about removing the clutter from your life. All of us have been offended. All of us have been hurt. All of us have been wronged. And you know what's interesting to me is we have a right to hold those people in revenge. We're going to get you. We hope you get yours. We hope that life comes around and what goes around comes around and all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you, the new nature that we receive when we ask Jesus into our life is filled with forgiveness. First of all, we get forgiven. We're forgiven of all our sins. We're forgiven of all the wrongdoings that we've ever done. But then we're commanded to forgive, and that's part of our new nature. Jesus gives a story, and it's too long for me to read today, but I'll tell you, it's in Matthew chapter 18. And the story is about a fellow that owed somebody some money, and he had owed somebody else some money, and his figure was a huge amount. And the man, when he came to him, he said, I cannot pay you. And the guy said, I'll forgive you of your debt. And so this man then, being forgiven of his debt, went out and somebody owed him a few pennies. And the man came to him and said, I'm sorry, I can't pay. And the guy said, I'm throwing you in jail for your debt. And when word got to the first master, he came back and said, okay, I'm holding you accountable. I'm putting you in jail until you pay the debt. What was the debt? Was it the money from before? No, because that had been forgiven, wiped away. So the debt was now forgiveness. I'll hold you in prison until your debt of forgiveness is paid. You forgive the other fellow. And at the end of Jesus telling that parable, he said, and here's what I'm telling you, that if you don't forgive all that have harmed you and hurt you and frustrated you, even they were wrong, I'm telling you that tormentors will come and torment you. And you know what? There are so many people today that are living a tormented life because, of course, they've been hurt. And we would say, you've been wronged in such a way. Of course you should hold a grudge against that person. But God says it's going to clutter up your life. Can I encourage you today? Have a spring cleaning of your spirit. Begin to wipe out the debts that people owe you. Those that have hurt you, release them. You don't have to go tell them they're released. Release them from your heart. And what happens? That removes the clutter and lets you begin to live in the lifestyle of Jesus Christ. Until we meet again, God bless you is my prayer.